Hello and welcome to Add-on. So today we have this question. How many crystal systems are there? And your options are 5, 6, 7 and 8. Think about it. So in solid state physics, crystals are categorized based on the symmetry and structure of their primitive cell. So what is primitive cell? Well, primitive cell is the smallest repeating unit that makes up the entire crystal structure. It is the smallest repeating unit. So, our correct answer is 7. So, we have 7 distinct crystal systems in solid state physics. So, let's understand them. So, on the basis of primitive cell, crystals are grouped into 7 systems, namely cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal, and rhombohedral. So, let's understand each of them. So we have the crystal systems, then we will understand the axial lengths of each of them, and then we will understand the angles. So for cubic, imagine a perfect cube. So in this system, all the 3 axes are of equal lengths, like 3 identical rulers. So we have all the axial lengths equal as well as all the angles equal. So we will write A equals to B equals to C and alpha equals to beta equals to gamma equals to 90 degree for a perfect cube. Now the next system we have is tetragonal system. So we have the tetragonal system. Think of this as a stretched cube. So the 2 axes are the same length, but the third axis is either longer or shorter. And all the angles are still 90 degree, maintaining a box-like structure. So we will write this. Now next up is orthorhombic. So in orthorhombic systems, all the 3 axes are different lengths, like 3 different rulers of varying lengths. However, just like the previous systems, the angles between them are all 90 degrees. And this system appears in crystal like sulfur. So we will write this. A not equals to B not equals to C. But angles alpha equals to beta equals to gamma equals to 90 degree. Next up, we have the monoclinic crystal. So in monoclinic as well, all the 3 axes are of different lengths. But what about the angles? So in this case, the 2 angles are 90 degree while the third angle is something other than 90 degree. So the third angle will not be equal to the other 2 angles. After that, we have the triclinic system. And in this system, all the 3 axes are of different length and none of the angles are 90 degrees. So this is the most asymmetric crystal. So A not equals to B not equals to C and alpha not equals to beta not equals to gamma not equals to 90 degree. Okay. Next up we have the hexagonal crystal system. So in hexagonal system, the 2 axes that are of the same length and one is different. And in case of angles, the angle between the 2 equal axes are 120 degrees while the third axis forms a 90 degree angle with the other 2 angles. So we will write A. So the angle between the 2 equal axes is 120 degree while the third angle forms 90 degree angles with the other 2 angles. So we have alpha equals to beta equals to 90 degree and gamma equals to 120 degree. And the last one is rhombohedral crystal system. So all the 3 axes are equal in length, but none of the angles are 90 degree. Instead, the angles are all the same, but not 90 degrees, making it look like a skewed cube. So let's quickly recap. So we have 7 crystal systems, which are cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal, and rhombohedral. These systems classify all the different possible ways atoms can be packed in a crystal. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. And using this information, we can answer any question based on crystal systems. Thank you.